Great man. G'day, Matty.
Hello.
Oh, no. The Beatles are in Brisbane. Hello, mate.
Hey, Miss Old Joel, how are you? Mate, we're on Caxton Street, just we've got Cooper Johns, Patricia Johns, Bigfoot Ben Hogarth, Sweet Reese, Hindy, and Bearshead.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's all happening here.
How good.
Oh,
What's the scene like? You've been there many times now, Matty, but what's this magic round set up to be like?
Oh, man, it's, Joel, it really does get bigger every year. It gets better, and I think the Vegas stuff has added another layer on it. Because usually I was up here Thursday last year, and it was pretty tame, and then just took off late Friday. But mate, it's pumping now. It's gonna be huge.
Who's the biggest star in Brisbane this year, Trish or Cooper?
That's a good question, Missile. Well, Trish, old clubfoot, she's still wearing the boot. She had the operation after Kenny and Vegas, when it took her to a trance dance party, and she rolled her foot. Anyway, she eventually found a surgeon who would operate, got a wish, and she's still not boot, but mate, she's going hard. But Cooper, he's got to do radio in the morning at the moment, Missile. So I would say that Trisha's she's got a nose in front, and that's not to say she's got a big nose because she's Italian, but she's just got a nose in front.
What's the advice around first night fever, Matty? Look, you get up there, there's a tsunami of people, it's all happening, the buzz. How do you not just, make things better than Lego on a Thursday night?
Mate, well, boys, it is so much fun.
Yeah.
It's so good. And, it's one of those things, right? I've told Cooper this before, and I've told Jack when they were playing first grade, is that when people come up and want to have a yarn to you, it's a blessing.
Yeah.
It's nice. You imagine when you're a kid and you're walking past a building site, someone yells out, "Hey, Missile," and you want to have a chat, you're blessed. Somewhere along the way, a lot of people lose that, or a lot of sports people or whoever they are start to lose that and find dealing with people and people want to come up and have a chat as an inconvenience. I love it.
Yeah.
Because half pie, I'm a mug there. And, and it's just an excuse to big note myself. But no, it's nice. It is just so nice to meet people. I'm a people person. I love it.
I wanted to ask, this is probably more for Trish, but you can answer on her behalf, Matty. So we opened the show today talking about swimwear at the Olympics, and then more broadly the Olympic team outfits, and then we got on to rowing, the Oarsome Foursome. There was a few awesome things in that Foursome that were on show during the medal ceremony, and I was telling Joel stories about how you have to basically do a bit of a nip and tuck job to get the swimsuit on. However, during my swim career, early part of the career, sponsored by Speedo, Australian brand, there was enough room in the suit to have everything in place. Later in my career, I signed with a company called Arena, who are basically the Italian Speedo. They're massive in Europe. And as soon as I signed with them, started getting sent their swimwear, and they dead set had no crutch space at all. So I'm thinking, do Italians have a problem in that department? Are they basically below average?
Given the fact I'm married to an Italian woman, geez, I hope so. Well, I remember once me and Trish went to a Greek Orthodox baptism at a Greek Orthodox church, and we're sitting next to this Greek woman, and as they're putting the baby in and in the water and baptizing it, she turned to me and said, "Do you know about Greek men?" And I said, "No, not really." She goes, "They've got tiny dicks but huge testicles."
Oh, really?
So I've always carried that with me my whole life. But the swimwear you talk, I always go back to the great Mark Spitz, where you get there, and Mark Spitz, of course, didn't shave down at all, didn't wear a swimming cap, had a big mustache, and had just flowing locks of hair to prove he could do it without all the technology.
Well, we may see that. We may. I know for a fact that Sun Yang definitely didn't shave down.
That's true.
All over.
That is very, very true.
Raced. certainly psyched me out.
How's the Bearshead behaving up there, Matty?
Yeah, you know, he's just having a look over. He's teetering. Put it that way. He's just teetering on the edge at the moment. I tell you who I run in today on a different note, Missile, and he was my hero growing up when I was a kid. Ran into a bloke who was related to the great John Seaborn.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, John Seaborn, who in '84 Olympics won the 100-metre butterfly. It was one of the greatest upsets in, I think, Olympic history.
Yep.
And he swam next to the great Michael Gross, the West German swimmer, and swam in his weight.
Mm.
And great Queenslander. And I was talking to Blake here. He goes, mate, I'm related to John Seaborn. He said, have you heard about him? I said, heard about him? I've got a story about him. And the great story, Laurie Lawrence, who coached John Seaborn, just trained the arse off him. And John Seaborn, about 6 months after the Olympics, said, Laurie, it's my 21st birthday. Would you mind if I go out and have a night on the drink? And Laurie goes, you know, John, go for it. You've trained so well, go for it. Anyway, he gets to the pool the next day at 6 a.m. And Laurie goes, how many drinks, chap? And he goes, I must have had 30 or 40. He goes, yeah, no worries. Anyway, he flogged him in the pool for 3 hours and then made him run home from the pool, which was a 3-hour run.
Oh, no. Happy 21st, John.
Yeah, far out.
Well, they don't make them like they used to.
No, they don't. They do not. What are you looking forward to over the weekend most, Matty?
I'm looking forward to... I'm really looking forward to let me just think for a second. It's funny when you come up here because, mate, the football gets in the way of the good time.
It does.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to I am looking forward to Warriors versus Panthers. Seeing because the Warriors will be absolutely, completely desperate against a Panthers side without Nathan and no Brad Schneider as well, which is going to be a real test for them. Of course, Roosters and Cronulla be a great test again for Cronulla. There's talk Nico won't play with a calf, but we'll see how that pans out. And the other game, just remind me of one of the other games I'm looking forward to.
Why are you thinking about it, Matty? Think about this, right? So give this to the Bearshead tonight because he doesn't mind a little off the beaten track tip. There's a girl playing tonight in the NRLW, in the women's state of origin called Jamie Chapman, right? She's only coming up to 22, and she's around the $2.80 mark. What are you really gambling with? Now, Jamie Chapman, she's played 5 times for Australia, scored 5 tries. She scored 13 tries in her last 12 games in the NRLW. She scored in last year's series. She's powerful, strong. And to run around at $2.80, gun athlete, just tell the Bearshead to have something on that. And also, too, on that Panthers-Warriors game, this kid, Jack Cole, who clearly there's a rap on him because when Luai was out, he came and played in the World Club Challenge. But he comes from that touch football background. He's running around close to $5. Jack Cole.
I like him. Well, listen, I'll pass it on to Bearshead, but listen, better, you pass it on to me here.
yeah. Those two, Jack Cole and Jamie Chapman tonight.
Is this Bearshead on the line? We got Bearshead? Hey, mute.
Oh, he's handed the phone, but the phone's on mute as
I think we're talking
they've handed it over.
Oh, sorry, I'm here. Sorry, I did press it.
Bearshead, what's happening?
I tell you what, guys, it's happening up here. It is just pumping. Everywhere I look, there's just people in jumpers. It's a great atmosphere. I'm really digging it.
I was saying to Matty,
really digging it.
Have something, Bearshead, on Jamie Chapman tonight at $2.80. Like I gave Matty the reasons why, just for a little interest tonight.
Has he got a fast car?
Has she got a fast car? Has she got a fast car? Yeah, she does.
Okay.
She's got a ticket.
Yeah.
So, what do we know about Chapo?
Mate, prolific try scorer. Powerful, go-to, loves a big game, scores in the All-Stars, scores for Australia, scores for New South Wales, plenty of tries for the NRLW. She's running around at about $2.80. What are you really gambling with? But just to set your weekend up, just have something on her tonight, I reckon, at the price.
Okay, I like it. Well, you're the man, Sugar. You're all over this sort of stuff. Guys, I miss you, really do. But I'm up here. I've got to work.
Go to work, mate. Say thanks to Matty too, mate. We'll catch you next week.
Guys, have a great show.
There he is, the Bearshead.
Don't touch that line.
No, don't touch that. And Matty Johns having a good old time up there, as you should.